I've decided to leave MN1 and join the band Superstring here, where they just performed. Did you give a, what was that?
That was a little Hellion.
Woo! A Hellion, yeah, we're in the band, mate. So you guys started Superstring, and you guys performed that awesome song for the gaming event, the collective. What is Superstring?
Besides being a band, the meaning of superstring is it's actually a quantum theory, and basically all particles of the universe are made of the same thing. They superstrings, and they resonate just like music resonates through the universe. So that's kind of where we got the idea. It's universal.
Yeah, would you think that now? As far as your band's been together about 2 years, everybody's screaming for attention. In this, and I hate using this word, vertical, which is the gaming industry, how has that been, say, a regular cover, not a cover band, but an original band?
It's allowed us to reach an audience that we would have never reached. And, like the saying, so it goes, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. You got to pay your dues, you got to play a lot of gigs and tour and, reach a wide audience. This has been a creative way for us to reach that wide audience in a short period of time. Because 2 years into it, we're already doing a song for a video game, a theme song. So,
how many other bands have done songs for video games?
I couldn't name one. I mean, I think a lot of bands are screaming to do it, and they've been included in a lot of games, but I couldn't name one.
Those are songs that have already been recorded for other things, but
Yeah.
I mean specifically original soundtrack movie. Who else is doing that? Maybe you can answer that. You were almost piping in there.
Actually, I can't think of anyone.
Oh, well, I mean, not off the top of my head, but I do know that there are a lot of bands that have been, for film, you have, placement of, and that's really kind of the direction bands have to go in the industry now. You can't just, it's just licensing your music to get it out there, licensing in film, in TV, and we've already licensed our music to MTV to be on a show this fall, and we've got, I mean, that's how you get your music out there nowadays. And the video game world, oh my God, that's a whole audience unto itself, and we're talking millions internationally. So,
Tell me the most bizarre thing you've seen at one of these gaming conferences, a story. If anybody has an anecdote that they can throw out, maybe one of you guys, or off the top. Who's got the most bizarre story?
I think the most bizarre thing is BYOC, bring your own computer. I think that's amazingly cool. And these guys, it's just weird. The fact that you're toting this freaking big machine around worldwide, people coming from Germany and they ship their machines over here. I think that's very bizarre, but very cool too.
Very cool. And actually, we played their international final championship games in New York 2 years ago, and it was like a ring. It was like a fighting ring, and you have the two final champions sitting up there within seconds of each other in a 30-minute period, finishing the entire game. I mean, it's not, I can't even get through level 1 in 3 hours. So,
Do you guys draft any of what you write off the energy that you get from the crowd?
absolutely. That's where that's where it comes from.
Well, you got to have a good crowd getting into your stuff, and you start really feeling good about it. And especially with the gaming thing, these games are very fast-paced, and so when we had to write a song for a video game, and you kind of bring those elements into it. It gets really fast, and you try to keep the intensity up and stuff like that. And that's about that.
Do you guys have any songs in your heads as you go to these places? You got anything else? Yeah, I'm sure you got more songs left in your head. What do you?
As far as writing wise?
Yeah, do you have anything like creative on the board that you're working on right now?
Well, we were asked to write the song for Severity, the title track. So we had 2 weeks in with which to compose, write, and get it tight to play for tonight. So it was a very short period of time to turn it around. But with what Angel had given us as far as inspiration, and what the game was about, it really wasn't hard for us to come up with something powerful about determination, about winning, and that's exactly what came out. So. If you want to find Superstring information and listen to our music, you can go to myspace.com/superstringsound. And our email address, or our web address, is exactly the same, superstringsound.com. If you go to our MySpace, you can check out our music video, which won 22 international awards. And you can check out all of our tour information, which is pretty funny, some asides of our tour and all that good stuff. So please come.
I remembered the question. Is there any plans for you guys to end up in a video game as caricatures or whatever?
Everyone says she looks like Lara Croft.
No.
A lot smarter than Lara Croft for sure.
A lot flatter than Lara Croft.
Video game chicks are pretty busty, so.
Yeah.
That can be
to enhance me in several places.
yeah, you're right. We could digitally enhance it.
Could we do that? Could we enhance?
We could make you anything you want online. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Girls,
Thank you.
girls and guys.